Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maharani Dini Floren. My last number ID is 117. Today I will tell you guys a story novel about In Pursuit of the Proper Sinner by Elizabeth George. The story follows Inspector Thomas Linley and Surgeon Barbara Havers as they investigate a difficult double murder. The novel is full of secrets, lies, and unexpected discoveries. The story begins with two shocking events. First, a famous music producer named David King Ryder kills himself just before the opening of his new musical. Soon after that, two bodies are discovered at an ancient stone circle called Nine Sisters Henge in Derbyshire. One victim is Nicola Maiden, a young woman who is the daughter of Andy Maiden, a retired police officer who once trained Inspector Thomas Linley. The second victim is an unknown young man. Since Nicola has a connection to Linley through her father, the case quickly becomes personal for him. Thomas has just returned from his honeymoon when he is asked to lead the investigation. He works with Surgeon Winston Nakata. Barbara Havers is also part of the investigation, but their relationship is not good in their previous case. Barbara made a serious mistake, and Linley still does not fully trust her. Because of this, they work on different parts of the case instead of working close together. The police first try to identify the unknown young man. At the same time, they investigate Nicola's life. Her family believes she had a normal job and successful future. But the detectives soon discover a surprising secret. Nicola had been working as a professional dominatrix, providing secret services for wealthy clients. Her family never knew about this part of her life. This discovery gives the police many possible suspects. Some people may have wanted revenge, while others may have wanted to keep their secrets hidden. Linley believes Nicola's secret job is the main reason she was murdered. He interviews her boyfriend, her relatives, her clients, and other people who knew her. Every person seems to be hiding something. Some people lie to protect themselves. Others are afraid that the truth will destroy their lives. As the investigation continues, Linley becomes more convinced that Nicola was the real target. Meanwhile, Barbara Havers focuses on the second victim. After many interviews and careful research, she discovers that the young man is Terry Cole, a talented artist who lived a quiet life. Terry did not seem to have any connection with Nicola before they were found dead together. Barbara believes this is an important clue. She thinks there must be another reason why both victims died at the same place. Barbara continues to investigate Terry's background. She learns about his friend, his work, and the people he recently met. Little by little, she discovers that Terry had become involved in the dangerous situation without fully understanding what was happening. He had information that could threaten someone powerful. Barbara begins to believe that Terry, not Nicola, was the real target of the killer. However, Linley does not agree with Barbara because Nicola is connected to someone he personally knows. He focuses almost all of his attention on her life. He ignores many of Barbara's ideas. This creates tension between them. Barbara feels frustrated because she believes the evidence pointing is in another direction. Even so, she does not give up. She continues to collect evidence on her own. As the investigation moves forward, more secrets are revealed. The detectives discover hidden relationship between several characters. Some people have been lying for years, others are trying to protect her reputation. The suicide of David King Ryder also becomes connected to the investigation. At first, his death seemed unrelated, but the detectives slowly realize that it is part of the same complicated story. Many suspects appear throughout the novel. Readers are led to believe that many different people may be the murderer. Every time the detectives think they have found the answers, new evidence changes the direction of the investigation. This keeps the mystery exciting until the final chapters. Near the end of the story, Barbara's theory is finally proven correct. Terry Cole was the person the killer wanted to murder. He knew information that could expose dangerous secrets, make him a threat. Nicola Maiden was simply with Terry at the wrong time. She became an innocent victim because she happened to be there when the murderer attacked. Her death was not planned from the beginning. When all the evidence is put together, the police identify the killer and solve the case. Linley realizes that his personal feelings affected his judgment because he cared about Andy Maiden and his family. He focused too much on Nicola instead of following all the evidence. Barbara, who looked at the facts more objectively and had understood the truth much earlier. After the case is solved, Linley admits that he was wrong to ignore Barbara's ideas. He gains new respect for her intelligence and determination. Their professional relationship begins to improve because they both learn important lessons from the investigation. The novel ends on sad but meaningful note. Nicola's family must accept that they never really knew her secret life. Terry's death shows how an ordinary person can become trapped in dangerous situations. The murderer is caught, but many lives have already been damaged by lies, fear, and hidden secrets. Overall, In Pursuit of the Proper Sinner is more than a murder mystery. It is a story about truth, trust, family, and the danger of judging people too quickly. The novel teaches that appearances can be misleading and detectives must always following the evidence instead of their personal emotions. In the end, the truth is revealed, but it comes with a high cost for everyone involved. I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.